Wonderful souls, beautiful souls, I'm wishing you happiness, clarity, and freedom today. Everything is changing. Everything is changing in life, in your life, in my life. Everything is beginning to change, and we're beginning to see this change start to unfold, start to manifest. And I want to tell you that with this massive change, it is so important to allow it in. Accept the change. I can't stress this enough about change, how so much of the time we resist. We resist the change. We resist the energies. We resist the new energies. And I do this myself. Okay, I resist the energies at times. I feel myself resisting, holding on to safety. We gotta let it go. We gotta let go. And I can't describe how to let go, because you just do it. It happens in the present moment. We let go in the present moment. You choose, you decide to let it go rather than to hold on. We gotta stop holding on. We got to accept the change. Everything is changing. Now is the time of change. So much change is going on this planet, and we gotta allow it in. We gotta accept it in. It is what it is. The moment you decide to accept the change, to accept the energies rather than to resist, that is the moment that you transcend. That's the moment. So, in this video, we are talking about the tektite of change, the tektite of transformation, and that is Moldavite. And I'm making this video because in my life, Moldavite called me again. Okay, Moldavite called me again. I made a video a while back on how, Moldavite was calling me. I felt called to pick up the Moldavite, to touch the Moldavite, to touch the Holy Grail, right? I felt called to touch the stone, to touch the heart of Tafiti, the Holy Grail, Moldavite. I just felt this calling to it back then, right? I think that was in, when was that? That was like Cancer season, I think. But now it's Virgo season, and now I'm feeling called to the Moldavite again. I feel the Moldavite call. I feel the Moldavite push. I'm feeling the energy, okay? And I felt called to work with it. And fun fact, okay, this piece of Moldavite right here, I actually put it on my scale and I weighed it, and it's 4.1 grams, and guess how many ounces it is? 0.144 ounces. 144, the 144,000, the Hopi prophecy. That is amazing. Okay, so that's just another synchronicity with Moldavite. And what's so amazing, okay, with this time about me coming back to my Moldavite is that the first day I kind of came back to it and put it in my pocket and said, okay, this is the crystal, this is the stone that I'm going to be carrying with me today, right? That first day, I saw so many synchronicities. So many synchronicities. It is insane. Okay, and like I said with synchronicities in the previous video, what I believe synchronicities really are, it is your consciousness, your conscious awareness, right, rising. You are just becoming more aware. You are noticing more subtle things around you. You're noticing the butterfly. You're noticing the number sequences, okay? And that day, I saw 3333. That specific sequence showed up 3 times. 3333, as well as like 4444, 9999. It was crazy. Okay, it was absolutely insane. But that just goes to show how powerful Moldavite really is. This is no joke. Guys, Moldavite is no joke, at least in my life. And I could be making all this up in my head. 100% chance. There is 100% possibility that I am making all this up in my head, right? I don't know. At the end of the day, it's a Moldavite mystery. There is so much that we don't know, but this is insane, okay? It is just really crazy how many synchronicities show up, how perfect life seems when you work with this stone, this specific stone, Moldavite. Okay, there's something about this one. There is something about Moldavite that is special that I can't quite put my finger on. I don't quite know what it is, but there is something very special about Moldavite. Okay, and I want to share this with you. I want you guys to become aware that there is great power in this stone. And I want to encourage you guys to pick up the Moldavite. If you feel called to the Moldavite, pick it up. Go for it. We're only here once. Might as well live our lives. Might as well go crazy, right? Might as well. Okay, might as well. Pick up the Moldavite. Work with the Moldavite. Do whatever you want with the Moldavite. Might as well just pick up the Moldavite, right? We might as well. What have we got to lose? We've let go of so much. What have we got to lose? I am beginning to have less and less to lose. It's raining right now. I literally don't care. It feels good. Okay, it feels good to get this rain on my skin. But, what was I going to say? Moldavite. Pick up the Moldavite. I, again, during this time in my life, am feeling called to the Moldavite. I'm feeling called to work with it again. Now, I have a necklace, but I'm not wearing that right now. I'm just picking up this 0.144 ounce Moldavite. Absolutely insane. And another thing, I want to say about the Moldavite is that what I'm noticing this time around with Moldavite is that it really enhances your journey. Okay, this is kind of like the main thing it does. It enhances your spiritual journey. Moldavite, basically, okay, life without Moldavite is a roller coaster. Okay, life without Moldavite is a crazy roller coaster in itself. You add Moldavite to the equation, it becomes a even scarier, even crazier, even more momentous roller coaster. It becomes crazier, and I don't know how that's possible, but it does. Okay, Moldavite enhances your spiritual journey. Moldavite enhances your spiritual awakening. Moldavite will speed up, it will quicken your evolution by instantly raising your awareness. There's something that happens when you decide to carry Moldavite with you. When you decide to carry Moldavite with you throughout the day, something happens. Something crazy happens. You are now a different energy. You have this different energy about you. You feel different. You think differently. I've also been noticing that my thoughts are different with Moldavite. My thoughts are different. The energy is different with Moldavite. I'm noticing how I can actually shift and push my energy in a certain direction and direct my thoughts into a certain direction, and this is all from the awareness. It's all from the awareness. When you tune in, you go within, you become aware. You realize that you are actually running the show. You are controlling your experience from within. And this is what Moldavite is showing me, that we have the power to create our experience. We create the experience, and it comes from the heart and the mind, and the interconnection between your heart and mind. This is where it's at. It's the heart-brain coherence. This is life. Okay, this is living from your heart. This is living in the fifth dimension. It's letting go of the 3D distractions. It's letting go of the little things that don't matter. And it's rising up. It's rising up. Okay, we need to rise above. Rise above the problems in your life. Because it's all in your mind. We create 99.9% of the problems in our life right inside of here. We create everything. And for a while, I didn't realize that I was creating all of my problems with my mind. That's how powerful your mind is. You can create anything. You create your problems. You also create your successes. You create your solutions as well. You can feel any way that you desire in this present moment. You just have to choose it. And that's what Moldavite is showing me. It enhances your awareness. It enhances your consciousness. It levels you up. And that is exactly why when you pick up this stone, you're going to feel like a different person. You're not going to feel like you can continue on going the way you've been going. Because everything comes to the surface. Everything comes up. And you are forced to transform. You are forced to change. You are forced to let go of that old self. That was so silly. That didn't make any sense. You're forced to let it go. I am literally forced to let go of all care. Because if I hold on, I'm aware of that. And I'm like, why am I doing this? And then I just let go. That's how it works, right? With Moldavite. You realize that you have been resisting. For a while, we go through life without even realizing that we are resisting, without even realizing that we're not in the right position, that we're not in the right circumstance. But when you get Moldavite, you become aware. With Moldavite, you are forced to let go. You are forced to change. There are parts of you that you were holding on to for so long. There were parts of you that you were staying attached to. And when you pick up the Moldavite, you start to become aware of more of these things. You become aware that you were holding on to a false identity. You were holding on to something that wasn't real. It was just in your mind. And that's the thing. For so long, you weren't aware of that. You weren't aware that it was all in your mind. You weren't aware that everything was just in your mind. And Moldavite helps us to become aware of this. It helps us to become aware that it's all just in your mind. Everything. You create everything in your mind. We create stories. So many of us are living off of a story. We're living our lives based off of a false story. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. But you have the power to let it go. You have the power to change and to choose in the present moment to let it go. And Moldavite will help you gain the awareness to do that. But at the same time, you don't need Moldavite to do that. Moldavite just enhances it. It enhances everything. Especially when you're really working with it, it enhances your awareness so much. It really is amazing. And I don't know how to fully describe it, but in reality, the only real way to feel the Moldavite energy, to feel what I'm talking about, is to get yourself a piece, start working with it, feel the magic that it holds, feel the power that it can bring into your life, and experience the transformation. So guys, the Moldavite called me back. I wanted to come out here and talk about it. It called me back. It comes in waves. It calls me and then I let it go for a little bit and then it calls me back. But that's the way I like it. I don't want to just shun it out completely forever, and I don't want to just work with it forever. You know, I want to take a break from it, come back to it, take a break from it, come back to it. That's what makes it interesting. And that's how you really know what the energy is, and that's how you really figure out what effect this is having on your life. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. I want you to smash, obliterate, destroy the like button right now. I appreciate it so much. I want you to subscribe to Freedom Speaks if you're new, and I want you to comment down below what kind of effects Moldavite has on your life, what you notice about this tektite that is insane or that is powerful. Tell me your Moldavite experience below. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in, and make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.